I have a question when it comes to hitting.
Mm.
When you're working out down at Papago right now, do you spend most of the time on the jugs, or do you also hit off the tee? I mean, how is that? Do you take what's the approach, and when do you use the tee versus, just the live pitching machine?
Yeah, right now I'm just working into like a routine, just finding a good routine just to stick with. So, I'll start with the tee, I'll move it around. And then I'll get some flips, and then I'll go into the machine, and I'll hit like a fastball or slider, curveball, whatever it is, whatever I want to work on that day. And I mean, just try to stay in my lower half. I think that was something that kind of got away from me as the year kind of went on. Was I wasn't staying in my lower half enough, and just working on swinging at good pitches as well.
Now, when you're down, I'm in Arizona myself right now, so I live here. But when you're at the training facility, are there the hitting instructors there, or are you just working out on your own?
Yeah, there's a couple of the guys there, so there's definitely help for us.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
yeah, they're awesome. I mean, they all do a super good job with making sure that we're all set.
Now, obviously, to play in the big leagues, you got to be a unbelievable player in high school, college, to be a hitter. What's it like coming up, you know, from high school? You facing righties, lefties. It makes no difference. Probably more righties since 65% of pitchers are right-handed anyway.
Yeah.
So you're facing righties in high school, or all the way up through travel ball, everything, high school, college, A ball, double, triple A, and then you get to the big leagues and you get into this platoon thing. Is that tough to get your rhythm when you're only seeing lefties?
Yeah. I mean, definitely a little bit. I mean, I don't know how to really explain it, but I mean, it makes it a little tough. But at the end of the day, you got to win. No matter what way it is, and even if it's ugly, you gotta. That's the whole kind of.
Mhm.
That's what you want to do at the end of the day. You just want to win. So whatever kind of
Want to win.
Right.
gets
But
you into the win
do you
column.
feel it's any different? I mean, is it harder to face a righty than a lefty in the big leagues?
I mean, certain guys definitely. Um, I mean, I can't give you all my secrets.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely some guys that are definitely uncomfortable either from the left side or the right side. It just kind of just depends on like the pitch types or like the movement that they have. Or I mean,
Or
there's a whole bunch of different stuff.
the
Arm
arm
slot.
slot, yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different kind of different things.
We got a guy, one of our guests here in the chat, Grand Admiral Shanahan, brings up a great memory from last season. He asked
Go
Casey
ahead and
about
put it
how it
up.
felt.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and put
here
it
we
up.
go.
Yeah.
Ask Casey how it felt like receiving a dime from Pat Bailey to take out Mookie Betts at third when he is trying to steal when they swept the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, that was a great play.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, Patty threw that right on the money.
Bang,
I
bang.
mean, yeah, that was an awesome moment just to. And I mean, I always see it like on the replay too.
I think Betts
But
was
yeah,
shocked. I
yeah,
think
it
he
was
was
awesome.
shocked. He thought he had that. Like,
No,
whoa.
he threw it right on the money. Yeah, and that's just Patty though. Patty does those kinds of things. He's always like I've seen him do. I've played with him a little bit in San Jose too. So I've seen him do like crazy things like throw people out sidearm or off bounds from the knees. He's special back there.
He is. He really is. I mean, and he showed it. He showed it this year.
Yeah.
Um, my kid is a senior in high school. He plays varsity baseball. He pitches. I'm just kind of wondering, I mean, he's not going to pitch in the big leagues. He's probably not going to pitch in college, but he's had a lot of fun playing high school baseball. Casey, I mean, for you, it probably seems like high school just seems like almost yesterday. But, if you were advising, a young group of high school kids whose dream it was to someday make it to the big leagues, what would you say to them? What wisdom would you have wanted to hear from a big leaguer when you were in high school? What wisdom could you share with, high school kids who maybe do have that dream of being you someday? What should they focus on? What should they is there a mindset or something that you could throw out there that would help them?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think a thing is just to kind of control what you can control. Um, I know, especially when I was younger, I was always worried about making this team, or, you know, doing all these, you know, whatever. But just kind of just go out, play, have fun, and, you know, just try and be the best player that you can be. And, you know, there's going to be times where it sucks, and, you know, you got to embrace the suck. I mean, everyone goes through it, no matter, you know, what age it is. So yeah, I think just working on your craft and just having fun. Especially when you're, you know, playing in high school and, you know, younger than that as well. You know, those are always going to be moments that you're going to remember the rest of your life. So, I mean, you gotta just go out and enjoy them and have fun, and, you know, always set goals. That's another thing for me. I always try to write down things that I want to do in the upcoming year. So yeah, I would say those, just a couple of those. A couple of those things are huge for me.
You mentioned, you know, got to go through the suck. I mean, baseball's a game of failure. You think about it, you know, guys that fail 70% of the time at the plate or in the Hall of Fame. You know, you think 300 hitters, you know, you're in the Hall of Fame for the most part. That's you have enough ABs. But we've had a friend of the show of Larry. Larry's known Ned Colletti, former Giants assistant general manager and Dodgers general manager. Ned, in his book, said one of the best things he ever did was hire a team psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, you mentioned, you know, you go through these difficult times as a player. Does the organization offer that, the Giants, to have a psychologist where you can just talk to, like, if you're going through you know, it might be a slump in baseball, or it might be just difficult times outside the lines, you know, personal life. Do the clubs offer that?
Yeah, definitely. We have we have one. We have Emily and we have Shayna. Those are, you know, the two that we all work with. I know Emily, you know, really helped me get through the kind of get back in the box thing as well. I didn't mention that, but I would always kind of go in there and I would talk to her for a little bit. And we do some things just to kind of just get that, just to shift my focus off of that. And then, you know, this year I made sure I would make time and talk to Shayna about, you know, if I'm struggling or something, just to kind of just shift the mindset a little bit.
That's cool. That's great. I mean, do they offer that in the minor leagues too, or just the big leagues?
Yeah,
I guess they do in the minors. If you said you had to go through that. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That,
but yeah, they make it very, very, very available. I mean, they're there for you. They'll help you out. And, you know, it's a really awesome thing that we have for us.
Cool. Now, one of the things I read is that your walk-up song in, I don't know if it was college or in the minors, you did a wrestling.
There we go. Wrestling.
It was wrestling. Somebody asked, who's your favorite professional wrestler?
Let's go.
Man, it was there was a lot. So it was like I was like the Jeff Hardy, like the Undertaker.
Okay.
Randy Orton was there. John Cena. Shawn Michaels, Triple H. That's I used it was the DX theme song.
The DX.
It was sick.
Yeah. Nice.
What level was that at? Was that in the minors or?
That was
college.
It was my pitching song. So it was from college.
Oh, cool.
It was like my freshman year of college to my junior year of college. I was just strictly my pitching song. I would use it every time, and it would be funny because like it's a funny story. So there was this one time where I was playing third and I was coming in for a save, so I had to go to third, and I think I had to take off like my wrist tape and like my arm sleeve and stuff, and like I think I maybe had to change my cleats or something. I don't know. But I was standing next to my one of my best friends, and you know, I mean, you know the song, like how it starts, right?
Oh, God,
have you heard it?
Forever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it starts. It's like, are you ready? It's like that, and then that played, and my buddy looked at me and went, "So are you?" Like jokingly, and I started dying, and then I went out for the save, but it was so funny.
Oh man, you need to go back to that. Maybe go back to like a Stone Cold's intro or something with the breaking glass when you're stepping up to the plate. That'd be awesome.
I'm surprised as a San Diego guy you didn't go Hell's Bells for Hoffman back in the day.
Hell's Bells.
Yeah, it's true. I should have.
Yeah, we're now okay. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's because I did it my freshman year and I had success there, and then I went to the next year and I had success again. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah, I was like, and it's kind of catchy, and it's kind of sick. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep it.